How is it possible that someone like me, so skinny, so sickly, so unconfident as a kid, how did I transform into a professional martial arts instructor and a national athlete? It just doesn't make sense. And then from there, how did I transform myself again to become a six-figure athletepreneur? Watch the rest of this video to find out. Not too long ago, I posted a question on my Instagram asking, what question do you have regarding a paradigm shift, or what question do you have about mindset? And one person asked me in the first place, how do you even create a paradigm shift? In the first place, how do you even have a paradigm shift? Now, if you don't know what my definition of a paradigm and a paradigm shift is, just do a Google or YouTube Sean Sena paradigm shift, or go to my YouTube channel and find one of the paradigm shift videos. I have a very clear and important definition of what a paradigm shift is. So go check out that video if you don't know what my definition is. Now, there are two main ways that you can use to create a paradigm shift. The first way is an emotional impact, a one-time bam, emotional shock, and things change. Now, that works for some people, but that's not what I personally subscribe to, because most of the time I'm not in control of the intensity and the direction of that shock. It's very powerful and it can be a double-edged sword, so I don't really subscribe to that way. If it works for you, wonderful. That's not how I do it. Now, the second way is through constant space repetition. Okay, constant space repetition. So that is constant time interval over a period of time. When you do something again and again and again and again and again, new habits form, right? New habits form, and that leads to new results. Now, that doesn't mean that you can go ahead and program whatever habit you want, because habits itself do not dictate your success. You have to understand how the science of your mind works, what actually happens on the inside. Because for most people, all they have isn't thinking. It's just mental activity. And mental activity, when you're thinking what to eat, where to go, what to wear, and things like that, those are just mental activities designed to let you get through the day. True thinking, real thinking, is thinking into results that you actually want to have, so that your life goes from here to here and to here. Just like I went from being weak, sickly, unconfident, having no confidence to do or say anything, to becoming a professional martial artist and national athlete. And then from there, I transformed myself again to becoming a six-figure athletepreneur. That doesn't happen just by having mental activity, doing the same things over and over again, and it certainly doesn't happen just by creating new habits. In the first place, for a lot of people, creating new habits, breaking old habits is already very difficult. It's almost next to impossible. So how do you know what are the right habits to create? How do you know what is the right way to think, so that you actually convert whatever happens here into actual results that you can hold in your hands, so that you actually transform your life? You have to understand that if you don't change your paradigm, the limits of what's possible in your reality will remain the same. Let me repeat it. Unless you change your paradigm, the limits of what happens in your reality will remain the same. Your paradigm has exclusive control over all your habits, over all the results that you will ever have in your life. In summary, in short, if you don't change your paradigm, if you don't know how to change your paradigm, then what you experience in your reality in this lifetime will always have a ceiling. There will always be a limit. And if you're not conscious of this, it's fine. But if you were like me previously, a few years ago, when you can consciously see yourself suffering, and you can consciously see yourself drowning, and you can consciously see that there's nothing you can do about it, that's when you know that you have seen the limits of your paradigm and you are powerless to stop it, because your subconscious mind and your paradigm, your old programming, it will always win every single time. Just look at the people closest to you. Look at the people around you, and you will see that it's their programming and it's their paradigm that wins every single time. And whether they are conscious, semi-conscious, or unconscious of it, their old paradigm, their old programming wins every single time, and they are powerless to stop it. For that reason, if you want a real transformation, you must shift your paradigm. And you must do it through the second way, which is constant spaced repetition. Repetition of what? Repetition of the right information. Knowing what to put inside here, knowing how your mind operates, knowing how the laws of this world works, understanding the science of the mind. And obviously, I can't put the entire science of the mind into a 5-10 minute video. You need to learn the right information. You need to get the right knowledge and the right application. All of this takes time. And it's not even takes time, it takes the right information from the right mentor, from the right teacher that has the right results you want, that can actually teach and show you how to get out of this maze so that you change everything here and then you change your results. Am I making sense here? Because you look at what you're doing right now, if you continue to do them again and again and again, it's not about hard work. You can be hardworking. You can be disciplined. Does it mean you're going to change your results? Think about it. If you kept doing what you're doing right now, is your results going to change? Do you even want change in the first place? So if that's not the case, you not only need a paradigm shift, you need to know how to do a paradigm shift. You need someone to show you how to do a paradigm shift. That's why I study this material. Otherwise, just martial art is fine. Why do I need to learn about the mind? Can you see why I'm doing that right now? Because I constantly want to push the limits of my paradigm. Because if I know if I don't change the limits of my paradigm, my results will always stay the same, and I don't want them. And I'm sure you don't want that as well. For that very reason, next month in April, at the time of this recording, right now it's March, next month in April, I'll be personally traveling to Los Angeles to attend the Paradigm Shift event by Bob Proctor. If you watch The Secret, you'll know who Bob Proctor is. I'm traveling there in person with my team. We're going to learn from Bob in person on how to shift our paradigms. It's going to be extremely powerful, extraordinarily transformational, and all the seats are already sold out. So chances are you won't be able to attend in person. But here's the good news. I can get you access to the live stream. All you need to do is to find my contact below. Just write to me. Tell me who you are and where you're from and why do you want this. And let me know your story. And if I see that you are truly committed, that you're truly serious and you really want this and that we are a fit, I'm going to give you access to the live stream. And I need you to block those dates out. Be in a conducive place, and you can do it anywhere with a laptop, phone, internet connection. Be in a conducive place, have a journal, have a notebook with a pen ready to take down serious notes for the entire 2.5 days. And I guarantee you, if you do as I say, do as Bob says, you will learn what a paradigm is, you will learn how to shift your paradigm, and you will see that the moment you change your programming, you change everything. You make yourself unstoppable. Am I making sense? If you know of a friend that could really benefit from the message that I'm sharing, go ahead and tag them in the comments below or just give them the link to this URL, to this video. You never know whose life you can change when you take an action as small as this. If this video brought you the clarity, inspiration, information, clarity you needed, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so every time I release a video on personal breakthrough, you get notified. Any questions? Write them in the comments below. Feel free to write to me, team@SeanSena.com or at Telegram @SeanSena. And I hope to be speaking with you very shortly. Cheers and have a nice day, guys.